A very good morning, dear students. I hope you all are fine. 10th graders, in today's topic, we are studying about marketing, chapter 3, ICT skills. In chapter 3, we are continuing with session 1. Session 1 is basic computer operations. This is the basic chapter in which we will discuss about how to start a computer, how to log in, how to log out, how to use keyboard, how to use mouse. These such type of topics can be covered in this session. Before going to discuss the topic, first we need to understand what is ICT. ICT means Information and Communication Technology. It's a information and communication technology which is helpful to create information, to retrieve information, to store information, to transfer information by using a specific technology, by using a specific device. Either it is mobile, either it is laptop, either it is smartphone, either it is your computer system. So it is a medium to store, transfer or edit the information with the help of specific technology that is known as ICT. So in this first topic we are covering, that is computer hardware and software. Computer hardware and software both are the important part of your computer system. Computer hardware, that is always present in physical form. So it can be touched and seen. We can touch it, we can see it. It is a physical device that is physically present, that is in front of our eyes, and it can be installed and replaced very easily. Computer hardware can be changed very easily. It can be the internal part of computer system or it can be the external part. Internal part means it can be keyboard or mouse. External part it can be keyboard or mouse, and internal part it can be like your memory, RAM or ROM. RAM or ROM the example of internal, and keyboard and mouse are the example of external hardware devices. Next is software. What is software? A software is a set of instruction or a program that is applicable for a computer system with the help of hardware. It is a set of instruction, it is a program that cannot be touched. That cannot be touched, it can be only used. So a set of instruction that are performing a specific task, that are used to perform a specific problem, that are used to resolve a problem, that are known as software. Software can never be touched. It is a costly system. It is very difficult to change again and again because its processing cost is very high, its maintenance cost is very high, and only it is available in the internal storage medium, like software is installed in the inside of computer system in memory device, so it is not the part of your external system. Next is how to start a computer. In this session we are studying about operating system, that is Ubuntu. Ubuntu is the operating system like a Windows. How to start a Ubuntu operating system in a computer? It means how to start a computer. For starting a computer system, a user will just do the general process. A user will press the power on button. So the first step it will be, a user will press on the power on button. When it will click on power on button, what will happen? At first step your BIOS will be installed. BIOS mean to say basic input output system will be installed, that will provide to the input or output of computer system. BIOS contains the information about your input and output of your computer system. When BIOS will be uploaded, afterward next step is known as self test. It is also known as with another name, that is known as post. Power on self test. Power on self test. Your system will check either all hardware and software parts has been installed or not. It is a test to verify that your system is properly working or not. If your hardware and software all devices are working properly, power on self test is fine, all information is correct, afterward your operating system will be loaded in your computer system. OS means operating system. Ubuntu will be uploaded in your computer system and it will show the desktop window. So first step is you have to click on start button. Afterward, when you will press the start button, then BIOS will be uploaded. After BIOS, post will be there. Post meant to say power on self test will be there. Next step will be, if power on self test is correct, then your operating system will be uploaded. Next step is how to upload and how to log in and log out. Login mean to say to start the specific user account. Log out mean to say to close the user account. In a computer system, maximum 5 users accounts can be there, like the name can be admin, it can be student. So how to start a user account? For that, the process is known as login. To do the login, a user will start the computer system. After starting computer system, he will enter user ID and password with a specific username. If we want to log in with admin, we will enter user ID and password for admin, and it will be started. And second step is logout. Logout is the process to close the account. For doing it logout, just click on the right top corner of your window. Just press right top corner button and select the shutdown option. Your system will be get it shut down. This process is for Ubuntu operating system. I again repeat, it is for Ubuntu operating system. Generally we are using Windows, but it is for Ubuntu that we are studying in session chapter 3. Next is how to use a keyboard. A keyboard has a number of keys, number of types of keys like control keys, enter key, punctuation key, navigation key, command key. What is control key? Control key is the key of your keyboard that will help to control your keyboard system, like Alt, spacebar, CTRL, lock, tab. These such keys are known as control keys. Next is enter key. Enter key is used to select the specific file or folder and open it, or to close the specific file or folder. So it is used for enter or return back to the specific position. It is used for opening or closing a file also. Punctuation keys. Punctuation keys are used for the purpose of single quote, double quote, to entering the data in a post of a sign, to enter data with a pause statement. So it is for the purpose of typing with the help of keyboard. And navigation key is used to change the direction. We want to send our cursor in left side, right side, top side or bottom side. 4 types of arrow keys are available. We can use any type of arrow key. It can be the form of page up, page down, home, and these all are the keys of navigation. It means it will change the position of cursor from one to another. And command key. Command keys are, some keyboard is having the keys like del, ins insert, page up, page down. These such type of keys are known as command key. When we press these key, automatically this function will be performed. Like the best example is to delete a document, just press del. Del will delete a specific document on which you are currently working. Next is using a mouse. A mouse can perform 4 types of operation. With mouse we can perform rollover process, or it is also known as hover. Second is point and click, drag and drop, and double click. So first process is rollover. Suppose this is your mouse. See on your screen. Suppose this is your mouse. You want to bring this mouse on this position. You will just, what will you do? You will just rotate the position. You will roll the mouse and bring on this specific position. Afterward you will press enter. To select the item by rolling the mouse, that is known as rollover, or it is known as hover. Second is point and click. It means you will click on specific file and you will point out the specific folder and just press click button. That is known as point and click option. Point and click option and rollover are different. Rollover will roll the position, but point and will directly point out the position and start click. Drag and drop, when you want to change the position of any item. Suppose Ubuntu is kept here. I want to keep Ubuntu from this position to this position. So I can drag it from this position and drop it this position by using the help of left button of your mouse. That is known as drag and drop. I'll pick from here, that is known as drag. I'll keep it here, that is known as drop. And last is double click. It is used to open a specific file, folder or directory. Just do double click, it will open on the same time on which you are clicking. So it is all about your session 1 of your ICT skill, that was basic computer operation. Now we are continuing with session 2. Session 2 is related to the basic file operations.